morning, good morning, good morning. An end to a thoroughly gorgeous day. I'm just on my way over to my mum and dad's. I need to do a little bit of work on their TV, sort out internet on it and bits and bobs, and they're going to cook me tea as well. Can't argue with that, can you? So that's nice. I'm not in a lane splitting mood today. I'm just going to chill out. It's too hot to worry about. And I'm currently wearing my bobhead armoured hoodie, which is awesome. I just want to say something as well. I mean, I'm a massive fan of open face helmets, because I think you just get better visibility and you're more in touch with the environment when you're wearing an open face helmet. But I tell you what's good is that the recent UK tour by $1 Million Bogan, Daniel Hayes, he's come over here. He's been sponsored by Bobhead to come over here, and he's worn their helmet. And although it's kind of a motocross design and you wear goggles with it, it's a full face design, and it's wrong, but it's the way of the world these days, where actually by someone like that wearing that design, it would encourage people to wear closed or full face helmets, which are obviously safer. I'm not going to argue they're not safer, but it gives them a bit of a link to someone who is, you know, incredibly famous, especially in the motovlog world. But you know, the chap's also done I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here now, but Big Brother, one of the two. So yeah, it's good that he's done that, and he's worn their helmet, which is a full face helmet, because people copy it. And also I'm wearing my full face helmet now, which gives me a little bit more protection, but more importantly it makes it much easier to motovlog. It's very difficult to motovlog on a full face helmet and get the setup right with the volume. There's a couple that do it and they do it really well, but I do struggle, I must admit. But no, this is all good. I'm out. Bobhead clothing is superb and an absolute bargain at the price they charge. And I'm just out for a ride now this afternoon, because things are awesome and you can't ask for more than that. So in a minute we're going to go down to what I call Old Weston. It's the kind of Victorian area of Weston, even though it's a Victorian town. The whole town is Victorian. Bogged down a little bit then, I might be in a second. But yeah, it's beautiful parks down this end of Weston that we're going to go down now. Great open spaces and some really good architecture. How boring and old do I sound? What I should be saying is there's some great clubs and fun pubs and great music and you know what I mean, but I'm not into that anymore. I like to look at nice things, not listen to negative things. Have you noticed if you listen to music when you're riding your bike, you actually ride differently depending on the music that you're listening to? Being proven. Mostly in cars, to be fair, it's quite easy to see in cars. Different music being played on the stereo in a car will entice you to drive differently. So sort of heavy metal or rave music will entice you to drive more aggressively, whereas ballads or country music or classical music will entice you to drive more defensively or more sedately, which is good. Thankfully I listen to mostly country music. I think it's the only form of music that's worth listening to, and I like both kinds, country and western, so it's all good. So you see the older houses style down here, the Victorian houses. A lot of them turned into bedsits or even guest houses now and B&Bs, but that there is St. Paul's Church, which is where I got married 29 years ago. It's amazing how pretty it is when the sun's out. Unfortunately, it also gets pretty dreary when it's not, and when it's wet and stinky. Anyway, right, I'm almost at Mar and Pass, so I'm going to call it here. And I will very much catch you on the flip side.